Hey, my name is Jobby, and we're looking at the Fantastic Model FM-02 MARGH, a third-party version of the Transformers Autobot Ultra Magnus. Optimus Prime's second-in-command and his first-choice successor before Hot Rod went It's not popular to hate on Hot Rod anymore, according to 5-year-olds on Twitter. Who gives a shit? But before we open this up, let's open, damn it, open these boxes from Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co., the sponsors of this video, who both want to wish you a happy Valentine's Day. Or as happy as we can get, am I right, boys? Tokyo Treat is a fun Japanese subscription snack box that ships worldwide and is filled with rare Kit Kats, Japanese chips, noodles, and more of the latest Japanese treats. Tokyo Treat's theme for February is super sweet Valentine. They even have this special pink box for the occasion. The theme changes month by month, which is also the case for Sakura Co., a monthly Japanese artisan snack box that supports local snack makers, filled with more traditional Japanese snacks like mochi, wagashi, and Japanese tea. Caramel bergamot hojicha in this case. As good as it sounds. And you always get one piece of special Japanese tableware. For this month, you get this vintage kimono cloth pouch. But you're weak. Sakura Co.'s theme for February is a Kyoto's Valentine. Yet another special lovey-dovey box. Delightful. And if you wanted to know more about what love is, both boxes include a cultural guide booklet that features snack details, allergen information, and fun insights about Japanese culture. So use my code JOBBY to get $5 off your first Tokyo Treat order and $5 off your first Sakura Co. order. Click the link in the description or scan these QR codes to experience Japan and Valentine's Day from the comfort of your own home. Because Lord knows you're not going out. I've been hyped for MARGH ever since I saw those promo pics. Ultra Magnus isn't even my favorite character. We all know who that is. But I was so curious as to how they were gonna make that classic armor-up feature work while maintaining a high level of poseability and a transformation. Well, after my Just Playing stream on JobbytheHong, like, comment, subscribe, I can tell you they did it. But at what cost? About $300, link in the description. And thanks for using code JOBBY at the Shozi store. The store credit you provide is amazing, which is also the case for the painting and the sculpting on this figure. This is the best looking Ultra Magnus figure, bar none. It's also the only Ultra Magnus figure that I have, so feel free to cry in the comments.
But Jobby X Transbots.
I guess I'll have to find out for myself. I just like how simple and blocky this guy looks, and the proportions are, to my eye, animation accurate, if that even matters anymore. By the way, this animation accurate Autobot logo is not included, of course. Toy hack still coming in clutch. This figure looks fantastic from every angle. There's a little bit of core mode kibble here, but other than that, lives matter. Please shut up.
Pussy.
At certain angles, it almost looks like he doesn't transform at all. You'll wish he didn't. The head sculpt here is gorgeous. You could just hear the voice of Robert Stack. Don't expect a cameo. I couldn't get him if I You even get a bunch of alternate faces, which have to be assembled. What? Strange decision, but maybe it was to keep costs low? Slide out the head, remove the whole front, detach the face, and now you could replace his neutral face with another neutral face? Am I tripping? What's the difference? You also get an angry face, a distressed face, a nice smile, and a slight frown, which is how I feel about the transformation. All of these faces are beautifully expressive, but nothing beats this alternate battle-damaged head. It's an epic preview for his core mode, which technically makes this an Optimus Prime review. It's going in the playlist, that's for sure. On that topic, his Optimus-style transparent titties are pretty great, but you do get the option to replace them with these animation-accurate parts. Regardless of your chest preference, it opens up just like it did in the movie. Almost, anyway. Don't think the movie ever acknowledged the core mode. And that reveals yet another matrix of leadership. This really is an Optimus review. This particular matrix looks really good. It's made of die-cast metal, and he cannot hold it. At least not properly. Even one finger is too thick to fit in the handles. Damn it, open! He has no such issues with this beautiful blaster, and this hinging tab allows him to hold it in either hand. And this tab connection ensures that his grip is nice and solid. Wish I could say the same for his bicep swivels. Other than that, the majority of this guy is solid, hefty too. You bet there's a bunch of die-cast metal in here. I feel it in the chest, his Magnus, and his joints, which there are plenty of. This guy is poseable. Swivel at the head, can look up that far, and look down that far. Rotate rotation at the shoulder, butterfly joint, base of the shoulder moves out, as well as the base of the bicep. This pillar is on a hinge joint, letting the arm move out even more. Previously mentioned loose bicep swivel, bend at the elbow, swivel here, hinge joint, ball joint at the base of the thumb. Every ball joint can be a swivel, hinge joint at the thumb, and for each of his fingers, an outward moving hinge joint and a hinge joint, individually articulated. And on first impression, I thought we had no waist swivel. Bitch, you thought all you gotta do is extend the waist, and not only do you get a ratcheted waist swivel, you even get an ab crunch. Full 360 degrees if you wanted that. Side skirts move out, butt flap moves out, as do the front skirts, which frees up the hip joint to rotate, flip the core mode butt skirt, and the leg can move back that far. And you just know he has a beautiful spread, thigh swivel, double bend at the knee, and a beautiful ankle pivot. Poseability here is amazing. Fantastic Model seemingly pulled off the impossible. There's a masterpiece level of articulation here, despite this being a smaller robot with armor that's bulky and big. And he is indeed big. Size comparison time. Here's Figma Modic Economy, the Haya Toys Godzilla, the Magic Square Light of Peace, not Optimus Prime, the Fans Toy Sovereign, not Galvatron, definitely not from the same company, my previous review, the RoboSense Soundwave, and my very few remaining masterpiece Autobots. I sold a lot of them at last year's TFCon LA, including Hot Rod Pipe Down. You know, besides Optimus, I don't collect many good guys. It's not my fault Soundwave's so sexy. And so is this robot mode. But of course, this isn't all the figure has to offer. That's a thick-ass booklet. And a thick-ass card stats on the back. At the very least, the steps are clear and easy to follow. But oh boy, that's a lot of steps. And we're technically not even transforming him right now. We're just stripping off the armor to reveal the white twink underneath. And here we have the core robot mode. All of that flipping and dipping for Albino Prime. He's Optimus, but wait, what do I even say anymore? I actually really like this color scheme, especially those tiny teal accents. Too bad his back sticks out. Not in the hunchback way, think Primus, but you think they'd engineer a color change, since, you know, they engineered the fuck out of everything else. There's more, don't worry. Other than that, this is yet another fantastic Optimus Prime mold. And it's obviously getting a recolored do-I cop. Is that even a question? He still doesn't quite top Light of Peace. That figure still takes the Matrix in terms of my favorite Optimus Prime. And on that topic, he still can't hold the damn Matrix. And he could barely hold his blaster, which you have to slightly transform in order to fit it in his smaller hands. Figures that in Optimus mode, he has his iconic bitch grip. As for his final weapon, this beautiful blue Energon axe can plug into his arm after some more flipping and dipping. Looks great, feels great too. He's even more solid in this mode than he was with the armor. And he's still super poseable. Swivel here, can look up that far, and look down not at all. Rotation at the shoulder, butterfly joint, smokestacks are adjustable, wish they plugged in. Arm moves out, ratcheted bicep swivel. The armor mode could have really used that. Bend at the elbow, ball joint at the wrist that acts more like a swivel, and allows for a limp wrist. Funny gay joke. Ball joint at the thumb, hinge joint here, hinge joint at his index finger, and a hinge joint at the rest of his fingers, individually articulated. His titties can still open, of course, and he still has that ratcheted waist swivel, with the extending torso and ab crunch still intact. Front skirt, side skirt, butt skirts move up, which frees up the hip to rotate. Same joints as the robot mode, which means he still has a beautiful spread and a thigh swivel. Double bend at the knee. Ankle can point down, which also activates this heel part. And the swivel here that acts as a beautiful ankle pivot. Again, he doesn't quite top Light of Peace, but the poseability here is still very good. And he's just as big as you'd expect. Size comparison time. Here's Modica, Godzilla, Light of Peace, and Sovereign. So now, let's bring back all these bits of Ultra Magnus corpse, turn them back into sus, and get ready for the majority of this video. Here's an hour-long transformation followed by 2 minutes of truck mode. After all that engineering, they still couldn't get rid of the feet. Onto the trailer. Honestly, that wasn't too bad. Don't get me wrong, it's over-engineered to slag, but there were no clearance issues, no tabs that were too loose or too tight, no spaghetti until you got to the trailer. The parts forming would be the worst part. But even after all of that, the truck and trailer mode is undeniably amazing. You got the main truck cab portion, which is... looks great. It's even got opening doors. Yippee! But no interior. Where am I gonna shove my useless wife? There's also no roller, no anti-aircraft gun. But the trailer has ramps and the ability to store smaller figures. And you could supposedly store the blaster here, according to the instructions. But it just sits there with no actual connection. Great! That's really the only thing here that has a loose fit. All of that stupid amount of tiny panels and tabs do fit together solidly. And these rubber tires make all of this satisfying to roll. Though I could have used a bit more swivel at the hitch. With the Poseability out of the way, let's do our final size comparison. Modica, Godzilla Prime, and Sovereign. I will not be transforming that, at least not for this comparison. Great truck mode, great core mode, and a beautiful armored mode with a doozy of a transformation in between. Input all of that information into my highly objective grading system and... which is about the score I'd give these boxes from Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. Thanks for sponsoring the channel once again. And I'm not transforming this guy for a long while, unless I really feel the need to hurt myself every day of my goddamn life. I can't deal with that now. Hope you guys are enjoying the new year so far, and I'm glad to be back from my vacation, which wouldn't have been possible without my members and patrons. All you mid-tier members will scroll on screen while I shout out you high tiers, starting with my leader class members: Joseph Leroy, Nathalia, Vert L, Ryan McDonald, Kristen Logie, Gabriel Sismil, Cam After Dark, Maximus Prime, Lulu, Anything Gamer 3000, Meep, Mothman, You Know Broken, Jonathan Coco, Naruto, Jamie Chung, Depressed Tomioka, Shade CLW, Funosaurus Rex, Meyer, Izumi Meowmra, Victor Holiday, KB7623, Swagapotamus, Squardzilla, Ringo Blingus, Blissfully Tired, The Crazy Minnesotan, Aaron Yeager, Drummer Boy 0130, Super Duper Boy, Daggers Boy, Scarlet Scout 259, Boxhead, The Uncle Show, Rick's Changer Gay, Emma, Puppy Nickel, Yeetus McBeatus 420, Gooby, Breakaway TA, Kana Candy, Saber Redfin, Melania Blada McKella, Autism Guy, Astro B057, Arlie, Kamen Rider KFP, and Jonas RT. As for my Triple Kiss patrons, McP, Rudy Gator, Alan Glan, WeGGBs, Riggs and Terror, Shade CLW, That One Trans Girl, Zilak Zeal, the True Omnigod King of All, Kaiser Monarch, The Munch, Aaron Yeager, Atom Boy, Petric Chroma, Geralt of Rizia, Melania Goddess of Rot, Ian, the Rukiri Savage, Midori, A Small Cookie, B-Fast 2000, Cameron Pedley, Liger 0Z9, Mama Munix, Brian Denna, Saiyan Joku 75, Jonathan Coco, Zach Carney, Delta Vortex, Delktros, the Calcium Crusader, Mr. Jaxo, Fate, Boney's Network, Austin Sabatino, Tropic Panda, Tiger Boy, Z Naki Art Z, Smithy Killer, Gorgangus, Cam After Dark, Nozarashi Kenpachi, Not Modding 21, Naros, the Blue Pixeling Entertainment, Proxy Fox, Arlie Bina, Scarlet Scout, Artist 101, Nathalia Munoz, Mighty Snack, Ken Rodman, The Gaming Demon, and Dwight Wiley. Thanks for your support and your patience. I'll see you all next time for the Fail Box. Because I didn't do it last month, next week's Fail Box stream is gonna be packed. And to be featured on stream, use hashtag JobbyFailBox and tag my lovely assistant at Thirsty for Chicken, either on Twitter, the YouTube community tab, or my official, unofficial Discord server, link in the description. I rarely go there, but this is one of the moments that I do. You better fucking behave.